They came to the other side of the sea, to the territory of the Gerasenes. When Jesus got out of the boat, at once a man from the tombs who had an unclean spirit met him. The man lived among the tombs, and no one could restrain him any longer, even with a chain. He had often been bound with shackles and chains, but he wrenched the chains apart, and no one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and on the hills, he was always crying out and bruising himself with stones. Catching sight of Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell down before him and shouted at the top of his voice, "What have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I adjure you by God, do not torment me." For Jesus had been saying to him, "Come out of the man, you unclean spirit." Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" He replied, "Legion is my name, for we are many." He pleaded earnestly with him not to drive them out of the region. Now a large herd of swine, about 2,000, was feeding there on the hillside. The spirits begged him, "Send us into the swine, let us enter them." Jesus gave them permission. The unclean spirits came out and entered the swine, and the herd rushed down the steep bank into the sea, about 2,000, and were drowned in the sea. The swineherds ran off and reported it in the town and in the countryside. The people came to see what had happened. They came to Jesus and saw the man who had been possessed by Legion, sitting there clothed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who witnessed it told them what had happened to the man possessed and about the swine. Then they began to beg Jesus to leave their district. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been possessed pleaded to remain with him. But Jesus would not permit him, but told him, "Go home to your family and announce to them all that the Lord in his mercy has done for you." Then the man went off and began to proclaim in the Decapolis what Jesus had done for him, and all were amazed.